So did you eat? They don't have food here for you.
I ate 2 apples, a peanut butter granola bar, and I drank 2 little orange juices.
Tell us about last night. How did it go?
How did it go? Obviously we're all here, and so it was a success. I gotta say that the response to that, there were a lot of fire trucks and helicopter and tons of cops, and that was really not necessary.
They said they didn't know whether you were doing a stunt or actually a jumper, so they
Right.
came out full force. Did you anticipate that?
I understand, but and I'm just just sharing my opinion that if there was a possibility that I was doing, or that anybody was doing that, for God's sakes, get a pair of binoculars. I used binoculars to make sure that the hatch was open so that I could, and I've seen with binoculars, you would be able to recognize, hey, that's Steve-O filming himself with an inflatable killer whale after he posted that he was going to do that to millions and millions, 15 million people.
Tell us why you did it, about your cause.
Well, it goes without saying. I did it to put my foot down for Shamu.
Do you get claims that you might have wasted police time or less things?
You know what? I think that some detective work would have really gotten to the bottom of it very quickly. I think one cop, do they not have binoculars in cop cars? Because if they pulled out their binoculars, they would have known what was happening, and they would never needed so much as one fire truck or one helicopter. This is my opinion. A lot of resources were wasted. That was never my intention. But again, the fact that we're all here, all these cameras, I personally think it's worth it because it's time to put our foot down for Shamu, all of us.
What about your charges?
It took them some time to determine what they wanted to charge me with, because of course with that much resources, they wanted to hit me with something good. And I got charged with trespassing. I checked with a bunch of different cops that I know before doing it to say, hey, if I climb up a crane and light a firecracker, what happens? And everybody said, oh, you get a trespassing ticket. And I said, okay, let's go trespass for Shamu.
Is there more to come?
I don't know. I as far as more of this kind, I don't think I'm gonna climb any more cranes.
How about the lions? How about the lions?
How about the
Saving lions?
saving lions? Oh, what, Cecil, the guy, the dentist that killed
if you
lions?
save the whales, why not save the lions?
Well, I guess it's a good question. I think, the question that I want to ask is, why is everybody so bent out of shape over one lion getting killed? Thank you.
You cheated out. How many autographs did you sign in there?
I didn't sign any autographs in there, but I just hung out and for me to be critical of how they should have responded with binoculars. I feel that a pair of binoculars would have really cracked this case without any resources being wasted. But with that said, I have so much respect for the LAPD and in particular for everybody in here who I spent the last 12 hours with. Honestly, I have so much respect. They treated me so well. They just did their job in here, and they did it really well. And we had a lot of good conversation. I don't know if this is okay, but I want to give a shout out to my homeboy George Shake, the detective, because he's the coolest dude, and he's the most impressive man I've met in a long, long time. So George, big it up, homie.
Without getting yourself in trouble, how long are you planning on doing this? How long has this been in the works?
Well, I got an email from my agent last week, I think, and they said Facebook has got a new component called Facebook Live, where you can actually stream, and only celebrities are invited to use it. And I thought, oh, okay, so now we can stream live events on Facebook. What's going to be my first one? And I was like, if I'm going to be the first celebrity to really use Facebook Live, Like, I'm gonna make it count, you know? And so I just thought, well, you know, what's something I can do where I'm gonna announce it and there's not a lot of variables involved, you know? Something I can count on, like, paying off. And what can I do to use Facebook Live and really, like, let the world know about it and have it be for a good cause? So it all just came together like that. And again, I didn't want to waste resources, but that's what happened. And it's a shame.
Do you know if you have Facebook support on this?
I don't know, because my cell phone's in evidence still. They got my camera. But the thing is, I broadcasted everything live.
You had like 7.4 million views.
Oh yeah, on what?
On one of the live feeds.
Right.
Hey, have you had breakfast yet? Or?
I just had those apples in the granola bar.
You want to have breakfast over coming over here?
You know what? It'd be great to have breakfast with you guys, but we got some work to do because my cell phone is in evidence until adjudication's done. And I got to get on a plane and go to Fiji and go surfing for a week.
Right.
And I don't want to.
Vacation?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, it's not a vacation. I never vacation, man. I was Hey, stop.
Hey, at some point, did you ever think you weren't going to get bailed out?
No, I mean, I kind of, part of me wanted to be in there longer.
Because you have priors. You've done this before.
What, trespass? I have trespassed before. I have a court date. It's, I think August 31st.
Where's that thing downtown?
Should I say? I'm not going to say what it is.
No, it's okay. What do you want to ask? What's the
Well, no, I don't have to say that's
What's
what's my
bail?
bail. It's really staggering.
It's kind of.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh.
It's staggering. Yeah. Trespassing is a staggering amount of bail.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, Shamu! I did it for you!
Ah, it's the skateboard car. It's the skateboard car.
Yeah, Tommy, jump in, dog.
Take care, Steve.